know, this feels weird. I haven't vlogged or picked up the camera in ages. Probably about a month now. And that's the longest I haven't in a while actually. There's no reason for it. Just there hasn't been an awful lot going on. And there's a few things going on like behind the scenes, which hopefully I can talk about another time. I am wanting to declutter and organise this house, but I'll be doing that. I'll probably be doing like, so I did a bit today, so actually I should explain. Let me show you. So, and excuse my voice by the way, my voice is really croaky at the minute. I'm like, don't know if I'm coming down with something, but so I got this, we have this tent canopy thing, obviously absolutely full to the brim of stuffed toys. Basically earlier, I, believe it or not, it doesn't look like it, but I decluttered it. So I basically got rid of some of the toys that were like, I got rid of the toys that like baby toys. Some of them were really like baby, but like baby, don't need those anymore. Pretty much kept everything else, but I feel like there is still a lot in here, but I just feel like I can't throw them away because they all have some sort of sentimental, there's like, we like get them when we go on days out and stuff, and like their nans and things buy them for them as well. So like each toy has a memory, do you know? So like I'm trying to keep, I mean there's a lot though, there is a lot. But yeah, the baby, I think I haven't thrown them away, they're in the garage, so give them away, throw them away, I don't know what to do with them yet, but they're in the garage, in a bag. I got rid of about 10, which isn't a lot really compared to what's here, but at least I know that, I mean, they were just like sat there for no reason, so that's good. And the boys have a few, like, they have like their like little teddies they have on their beds. Luca actually, oh, his Simba's there, and then Tio actually has a Simba as well that he keeps on his bed. So basically, this weekend I want to like go through other areas of the house and just declutter and organise things that just streamline the house basically. I know I will, although I'm really ashamed, I will show you in a minute the toy corner in the living room. I hate having toys in the living room, but we have no storage on, there's so many that there's nowhere else. They have to be in display in that corner of the living room, and I absolutely hate it. At the moment they're just piled up, there's no order. We used to keep it really neat and tidy, and at the end of every day myself and Dan would just tidy it in a little neat and tidy, and it was really nice. And you should see it now, we've completely given up, and we need to go through, and we did promise, we was going to do it last weekend, but we couldn't be bothered. We're going to promise, well, we promised we would do it this weekend. So at some point over the bank holiday weekend, we're going to do that. Let me show you the corner. It's bad, it's bad. Here we go. I told you it was bad. So, okay, that's a toy box. That's a like hidden underneath there. This is a play kitchen. And then there's just stuff piled everywhere. So this area used to be clear. And then we would sort of like, so we'd have like stuff here, the kitchen. That corner was like, it had stuff in it, but you couldn't see because it was so low down. And then everything fit in the toy box fine. And we have 2 corners of stuff. We've even got, this is full of stuff as well. Look at it. It's all not even constructed properly. Yeah, but we've got nowhere else to put it. There's no storage in this house. So, that's the situation. What we need to do, I think it was Tio's birthday. Like after Tio's birthday, which was in February, that was the final straw. Like we just had no room for stuff after his birthday. And this cabinet, which is actually in the living room as well, look, this is actually full of stuff as well. This is all theirs, just hidden away. So then they never play with these because they're just, we forget they're in there. Actually, they play with that quite a bit. But yes, we've got puzzles and like arts and crafts stuff. That's like games, that's painting. like what's this? There's a Duplo thing there, and like I don't know what they're called. And then books. And breathe. See, I told you it was awful. To be honest, now I've talked about it and I've seen it, I'm just in the mood to get it cleared now. What I might do, I don't know if Daniel will do it with me, but what we was going to do it the other day was going to whack Silent Sunset on, which we've finished now, and just crack on and just get rid of stuff. But what I still might say, we'll just whack Grey's Anatomy on and do this tonight once the boys are in bed, because it needs to be done. And I just think at the weekend they're going to be here, and you just know they're gonna like object to certain toys getting thrown away. If they never play with them, parts might be missing, they might be broke. We're still gonna have issues with actually being able to throw them away, I think, if the boys are here. So I might pitch the idea to Dan tonight. Can we sit down and just do it together? And I need his heavy duty bags that he has in his work van to help me go through it. So yeah, hopefully do that tonight. And then throughout the course of, so it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and the weekend, I can move to other areas of the house. How satisfying is that going to be? Evening all, it's the same day. I'm just sat here, boys are in bed, uniforms are done, lunches are done, everything's washed up, everything's in the dishwasher. So I'm ready to rock and roll. I've got Daniel got out for me the heavy duty bags. I don't know how many, I think he's got me about 3 or 4, so that's good. So I'm going to start shifting. Daniel's actually working tonight, which I didn't know he was working, but that's fine. I don't know what time he'll be back. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with this. Wish me luck, see how I get on. It would be good if I could fill up. I'm not obviously making a target to fill up all this. I'm throwing away the rubbish, basically. Broken things with missing parts, stuff the boys don't play with, and like really stuff that I would consider like baby toys now, babyish. Stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy, or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Before you turn away, I just want you to know that I didn't throw your stuff away. Before you make up your mind that I'm nowhere to find, I'm standing right here. I know that I told you we're over, I swear that I'm sober, just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy, or would you stay with me now? You know when you start something and just wish you hadn't bothered? All this is to keep. I've got a bag over there that's full. This is sort of like half full. And I still need to do that cabinet, and I still need to just sort this out. And up there staying, but I just need to put like all the bits and stuff back now. So yeah, get in there. I mean, this looks fab. If I could have it so that it looked like this, I'd be so happy. That's not going to be the case, is it? Because all that's not going to fit in that box. And then I've got all this bit, which I haven't even touched yet. Oh, look, my hair's fell out. I'm so happy with this. So Dan's on his way home, so I managed to pretty much get it done whilst he was out. I think like 2 episodes of Chicago Med played, so it took me about an hour and a half. So you can't, there is a third one at the back there. So we've got 3 bags of rubbish. I also filled up this, it's not even a half bag really, it's like, well, you know, a little bit of like random stuff that was in here, like household stuff that I know we don't want anymore. That I still need to sort, so Daniel's going to help me with that when we get back. But look at this. That is all from 3, and in there, some of it was in there, 3 bags of junk. Much better, isn't it? That toy box there is only half full, I would say, but it can't really fit. These are obviously so big that they can't fit in there. And then this stuff is all like guns and shooters and bullets, because I don't want to lose them. I need to dust. Good morning. So it's the next day now, and I just thought I'd catch you up from last night. So me and Dan actually lost track of time. We was like sorting, decluttering, organising, and then he was like, it's 10 to 10, which like that's fine for him, but like that's quite late for me. I should be tucked up in bed by then. So we was pretty much finished anyway. So just thought I'd show you what we've done. So obviously I think I showed you this last night. So this is all organised that now, although these have been moved since then for some reason. Don't know if the boys moved them this morning. There's down here, I prefer, just so there's a little bit of room for them to walk in there. This is about half full, and then today I've given it a dust and wiped it all down. So that's all clean. And then over here we sort of did this area. So I don't know, basically this stuff that's too big to go over there because it sort of like needs to be all set up. So this like is collapsed, like folded at the moment, but it goes all the way down. It's like a racetrack, so it usually comes to around here. So just collapse that for the moment. This is another racetrack, a cars one. And then it's a fire engine that folds all out, and then it's got like bits and bobs in it. And then this thing here is like a Paw Patrol rescue thing, which is just, when that's all connected, it's just too big to put over there. So that's that in a minute. So we decluttered that. There were some cars and things that had made their way under there, so we got rid of those as well. And actually, if I show you in here, because there are random dinosaurs. So this is stuff I want to keep, but I just couldn't fit over there without looking silly. So these are all like interactive books, laptops and sketch pads. So dinosaur, that's bath gear. I think we need to use that soon. These are puzzles, and this is their busy books, some Duplo, and some trucks, and that's Bullseye. This one, we are missing one figurine. We turned this room upside down yesterday and we could not find it. So I don't know, magically hoping that turns up, but we lifted the sofa up and we lifted this cabinet up and it wasn't there. Obviously gone for all the toys and it's not there. So anyway, yes, I'm much happier. Also, there was some stuff on here yesterday. This actually, I don't like plugging it in, but I don't like it being on the side either. It actually, do you know what, I'm not going to bother. Basically, this cabinet lights up. That's why that's there, because the boys were playing down there and playing with the wires. So we just disconnected it. I had a candle on here and I had like a candle holder. It was like silver and it said home on it. I've actually got rid, because the candle I want to keep, but I'll put it in the garage for now for storage. We're just trying to declutter the house at the moment and only keep out things we actually really need to be out. And then the candle holder I've taken out as well. I don't like the fact that the remote's just there on their own. I've put them in the garage. I'll show you what our garage is looking like. So this is our garage at the moment, and this is what I was talking about. So this is like, if I can open it with one hand. So these are bits that are just going into storage at the moment. They're for us to keep, but we don't necessarily, I just want to declutter the house, so they're just in here. And in there is boys stuff as well. Like, that's all boys stuff that we are keeping and just storing at the moment. Because we just want the house to be as clutter free as possible. This is stuff that we're getting rid of, but it's going to someone. Like we need to sell it or give it away, or it's just like stuff that's sort of like, you know, you don't want to throw away because somebody could actually make use of it. This is the candle holder I was talking about. So just throwing away the candles that are in there. That's Dan's tool area. We won't talk about that. But all this is like to go to the tip, basically. Oh, not the suitcase. So starting from sort of like this big pile here, is to go to the tip. So we're just like sort of dividing everything. I've also got this bag here, so I filled up 3 bags of the boys' stuff yesterday, which Dan's actually took with him today to offload. Some are going to people and whatnot, so he's took those. This is like rubbish, basically. This is going to be a rubbish bag. So Dan's given me, he said today, I said, well, now that I'm in this sort of decluttering mood, I was like, where else can I do? Can't really do the boys' room. Like I said, I did the teddies yesterday, and everywhere else in the room is pretty much done. Like, I know that everything's in the room we want there. The only thing that could be sorted is their clothes, because they grow so quickly and we sort their clothes all the time. But I think we'll do that like in a month or so, maybe the next bank holiday, because we're both off that whole week. I think I've got like 10 days off or something. So the end of May we might go through their clothes, because but it's Tio's clothes really. They're ridiculous. There's no room to put new clothes. It's because obviously he gets all of Luca's old stuff, so he's just got so much stuff. So at the moment the boys' room I'm going to leave, because that's a bigger task that needs to be done over more time, the clothes. I mean, Dan will do that together. So the living room is pretty much done as well. Daniel said maybe I could declutter the bathrooms today. So I think I'll make that my task and just go and put stuff into storage that we no longer want, or stuff that we're going to give away. Yeah, so I think I'll do, basically we've got a toilet downstairs, we have a main bathroom on the middle floor, and then on the top floor we have our ensuite. So I'll do those 3 today, I think. I've just taken the 2 silver lanterns that are on there and put them in the bin sort of bag thing, because they are an absolute mess. So yeah, I'll put them in there, but just thought I'd give you an overview of the living room. It's looking a lot less cluttered now. So there's Ace, there's that corner that I showed you before, and then it's just our wedding shelf, all this, and then there's the toys. So overall it's not looking too bad. Ta-da! Here is the downstairs toilet. I've got about an hour, just under an hour before I start work. So I'm going to quickly do in here. So we are basically, I mean, we're really streamlining this house at the moment. We're only keeping things we really need to. Personally, I want to keep this. I love this print. So I think I'll take this down and put that in storage in the garage. The same for this plant. It's not real. I'll think that as well. I want to leave the mirror there for now, because I think we need a mirror in here. Obviously leave that. Obviously leave the toilet roll holder, and I think these candle holders I love as well. So I want to put those into storage, and this into storage, and this into storage. So everything, so nothing's getting thrown away basically. Okay, so that's that done. There's the plant, there's the print, and the little bits that are in there I could fit in there. And then this is now the downstairs loo. So obviously you've got those screws up there from where the painting was. But yeah, very empty. It looks like I've just moved in. Yeah, I've just popped that up on there just because I just think it looks a little bit better and off the way of the floor. So yeah, that room done. So I've tipped out the boys' bath toys into the tub. I'm just going to take out the babyish ones, then I will put them back like in the pot. I'm just going to clean out the pot though, that's why I emptied it. Sort through this, but to be fair, there's not much to sort. And then this sort of like, I did actually, this is like the boys' stuff, like toothpaste and wash and things. I did actually sort that like the other week or something, so that's all fine, to be honest. That needs to go back in there. And then these ornaments and things, I think we're not going to keep the ducks. I think they can go into the like to give away pile, but these 2 plants I'll put into that storage box in the garage. So we're just going to quickly do that. I'm just in the boys' room, the bathroom's there, just to show you. I'm keeping these are going to go into that storage box in the garage. I was about to throw these away, because if you look, like they're like a set of 3 candles I got ages ago from, I think it was Next, doesn't say. But look, the tops are really rusty. and here, but we've never actually burnt them. So inside, if I can do it one-handed, here we go on this one. They're all really, like, they're fine. And I actually love the little pots. And the pots are actually fine themselves, like these bits, I mean. So I think I'm going to keep them, but just take the lids off, put the lids in the bin, and put the candles into storage. Did I say they've never been burnt? They have. These two have. This one hasn't. But yeah, they're still on really good. They're still fine. So yeah, I'm going to keep those. Looking much better already in here. I need to put these into storage. They're just like Christmas candles. And yeah, it's looking much better already. I've taken the toothpaste holder down because I'm going to give that a clean inside. Still need to clean that down there. I'm going to put, obviously, that's my hair mask. I'll keep that there. The shaver I would usually put on the bath, but I don't really want the boys to be within, like that they can grab it. Okay, so just finished the bathroom. So obviously there was ornaments all up here. I've either put them in the box to keep in the garage or ones to try and throw away. Kept that there. The bath rack I've just given a wipe over and kept in here because I don't often use the bath in here because I'm always usually in our ensuite. If I do, I always use the rack to put like drinks on and my iPad and stuff. So that's staying in here. I've given like all this a tidy and a wipe down. I've cleaned out the inside of the toothbrush holder, cleaned the mirror, took it all off, cleaned the whole shelf. Give this all a clean around as well. Emptied the toys, obviously cleaned the bucket inside and put the toys back in. Potty we're keeping because although Luca is toilet trained, he doesn't actually use the potty. He went straight to the toilet actually. But we keep it out just for Tio. Tio tends to copy a lot and sit on the potty when Luca sat on the toilet. So just keep it out for now, see what happens. And then I just like give the bath a tidy and stuff, and I've put their dinosaur sponges in there. The little fish that was on the side there I've put down there, and then just the sharks there. So yeah, it all looks very minimal. Just keeping stuff we need in here. I actually start work in a minute, so I've just finished it in good time really. But yeah, that is the main bathroom, just the ensuite to go. And yeah, I forgot to say I actually chucked away some bath toys. Some were on the babyish side and some had like quite mouldy, so I just threw those straight away. They are in that bag there. So I want to break from work. I've come out to our ensuite to try and see what I can do in here. There's not an awful lot to do. I'm just going to go through these drawers and see what can be thrown from there. I'll ask Daniel to go through his own bag, and then that's about it really. On my side here, I've just got my toothbrush and like deodorant. I did have a plant in there, like them like little false plants, but I put them in the box earlier when I was doing the main bathroom because there was 2 in there. So yeah, I've just spotted there's another one of those candles, so that can come down. So I've just gone through all of those, so they're all clear and fine. There was a lot of like toiletries like you get from hotels and stuff that we like bring back with us and we just shove in the drawers. But a lot had expired, so I threw those out, and some I could use, but I've moved them onto my dressing table. So this is done in here. Like I said, I'm just gonna get Daniel to sort this out. And this bag, and then I'm just going to give everywhere a quick clean later once he does that. There's no point doing it before. And then yeah, that's another room done. So I've done what I wanted to do today because I want to do all the toilets and bathrooms and stuff. So yeah, really happy about that. But now like I've got itchy feet and I want to do more. It's driving me nuts because now I just want to put the whole house into I keep using this word, but I just want to streamline the whole house. So yeah, I'm just going to sit here. I've got to start work again in a minute. But whilst I'm working, I'm going to sit and have a little think about what I can do next. Daniel's going to come home to an empty house. Okay, you ready for this? You ready for the next update? So, I didn't film it or like say I was going to do it because basically I come downstairs to put a chocolate back in the cupboard that I didn't want anymore, and ended up decluttering this. Throwing some things away in the bag. I put the picture frames and the plants in the garage. cleaned that. And then I thought, why stop there? We've got something else in the hallway. So I've done it to this as well. And then I've to be fair, this had like really nice photos, family photos and stuff on it. So I've put them in the garage because obviously we're going to keep them. And yeah, had a little candle holder that was a bit messy. So I've, that's going away. And yeah, I've cleaned it. And now it looks brand new and I want it to stay. I rang Dan and I did pre-warn him that I had done it, because I didn't want him to come home and be like, what have you done? Yeah, it should fit through. I'm going to put it in the garage. So the hallway is going to be pretty clear. It's just there's a mark on the wall that I need to like scrub off from where it was pushed up against the wall. And the skirting boards need a wipe as well, which I'll do as soon as I move it. And yeah, that space will be empty. The house is going to start looking like when we first moved in, but I'm all for living in, you know, a clutter-free zone. And if I get most of it done now, then bank holiday weekend, like this bank holiday weekend, the early May one, I've got more time for activities. Look how different and open the hallway looks now. Excuse Luca's school shoes on the stairs, but yeah, I put it in the garage. And yeah, I've just swept the floor. I've cleaned the skirting boards, but there are some marks on the wall when you get close. You see, don't have a dog, guys. So what I've done is I've just got the hot tap running, and I have just put hot water on these magic eraser things. So I'm going to see what it does. Well, I've got to be honest, not much things live up to like their hypes, in my opinion, but I've just done the wall. Look at that. I can honestly say these definitely live up to the hype. You saw my wall before, how gross that was. That's just a chip that was already there from the paint. Look how much of a good job that's done. Even that black mark, you can hardly see it. It's there. I could go over it again, but it's hardly there. Look at that. Definitely good. And I did the skirting boards as well, so it looks all brand new down here. I can't believe how good those magic erase away things were. I'm still thinking about it. So good. Now I want to do all the walls, all the skirting boards, everything. So satisfying watching all that stuff come off. Windowsills a lot. I want to do it all. Anyway, I'm signing off for tonight because Dan will be home any second, and so will the boys. I'm just going to chill with them and do their dinner and have a little play and do their bath and stuff. So I don't really want to be filming any more of tonight, but tomorrow the only rooms really I have left to do is our room, the kitchen and the snug. Now to me, the kitchen and our room is just like, seems like massive big jobs, which I don't want to do yet, and I would rather have Daniel there with me to do together. So actually I'm not going to do that yet, but I'm thinking tomorrow maybe to do the snug. Good afternoon. It's so late in the day now, but it's the first time I've been able to pick up the camera. I'm just on a break from work. I haven't done anything housey today, but what I have decided is, because it's a big job, like decluttering the whole house, I think I'm going to split this into two parts. Basically, this is all part one, and then I'll do another video where we declutter, we do the boys' room properly, which is mainly just their clothes that need doing, and then we do our room, which is not too bad, because we don't actually have, our room's quite minimalist, we don't actually have much stuff in there, but it's mainly the stuff like in the drawers and definitely our wardrobes, clothes and stuff. We actually usually declutter about twice a year, like once before the summer, like spring, summer, then once before the season gets colder, like autumn time, and then like swap out our wardrobes and everything. So we'll do that, and then decluttering the kitchen, which I think is a big job and a bit of a weird job as well. So those are like bigger ones, and it will just drag on and on if I put them all in this one. So I'll do this one will be one. And what I want to do today, which I'm going to do in a minute whilst I'm on a break, is just do the snug, which is where I am now. And it sounds silly, but like the windowsills, so like the windowsill in here and the windowsill, we've got like a mini hallway that's separate to the main, my landing, just before we go upstairs again to our room. So just like that windowsill, and in there we've got like a table and stuff, so cleared that, and the snug. And yeah, that's what I'm going to work on doing today. So just to show you from this angle, this is the snug. So we have this can all come down, don't use it, that can go back in my bag, the lip balms and all that. But I'm taking, but I want to keep this, so this can go in the garage in storage. That needs to stay here really, because I use that pretty much every day for work. That can go in the garage, definitely, so can that. Probably not going to keep this, just because it's seen better days. Like it used to be more full than it is. The twigs are all snapping off, so probably going to get rid of that. I'll keep some of this. I think I'll keep this, and obviously the candles, keep all the books, things that the boys made, so obviously keep those. This, again, like I'm trying to move away from like the mirrored and the silver stuff, so that's probably going to go. And then yeah, keep the actual shelf. And then obviously this will stay in here for now. I need this. I actually work, sometimes I sit on here and work, and then sometimes I sit on here, just depends what I feel like. I can't sit on this chair for too long, so that's why I usually come over here. And then we have in the window just these. I can wrap these up and bring these. And down here, I've got this movie poster that my sister got us for Christmas ages ago. It's looking quite colourful because we've actually watched a lot of the films now, but we still have a few more. It's upside down. This is my vision board. I can't remember when I made this, if it was for... It was definitely longer ago than 2022. It might have been September 2021 I made it. And then the actual unit is full of stuff, so I need to declutter that. And then here we have like spare towels and bath mats, because we just don't know where else to put it. Like we don't have a towel rail in our main bathroom, so this is where they've been living. I don't like it, but we obviously need to keep a couple of towels because we need a couple of spare towels and bath mats and stuff, but some of it can go. So yeah, this is what I'm going to work on. And then out here, here's the bag of junk we all know and love. Out here, I've got this windowsill, so like this tree. It's like, I first put it up like a Christmas decoration, and then I couldn't be bothered. It just stayed because it's like frosted, and it's got pine cones, and it's got silver. But yeah, it's probably that's going to go actually. Candles, I'm keeping all my candles. And then these are like little ornaments I got when we first ever moved in years ago from Next, and it's like see no, hear no, speak no evil. I think that's what's meant to be. I'm keeping them because they're just white and plain, and I quite like them. And I do want to bring, I don't want to like throw everything away. And then we've just got this table here, just white table, can go, because like I said, I'm getting rid of all the grey stuff. So it's my lunch break. Now I'm going to quickly do that now, and I probably won't film me doing that just because it's a bit hard to carry stuff and to carry the camera and not just lugging in and out and up and down the stairs. So I'm not going to film that, but I'm just going to do it quickly and then I'll show you after. Okay, so are you ready for this? Let me just turn on this light. Hasn't made much difference. Just cleared the windowsill, put things into storage or in the giveaway pile. And I've just given the windowsill a little wipe and the skirting boards, which is why this is down here. So this is now empty. I can't get this off at the moment because it's got that no more nails stuff. Is that what it was called? Oh, it does need a good old dust though. There you go. I still need to hoover just around here. But yeah, this is empty. Turn that light off again. The energy bill's going up. I'm really turning off every single light now, being well stingy. And then here's the snug. So yeah, here we are. It's pretty much empty. This is all gone. Pretty much everything in here I've decided to keep, because this is the kind of theme, like neutral, that I want to, like, I just want to keep this stuff basically and get rid of all the silver stuff. So I have put all the neutral stuff in storage. So pretty much this room, I'm keeping the stuff. The towels I've just moved from here to here because there's no other place to put them at the moment, and they're fine there, but they were a bit squished over there. I've just got something on, just muted there. Yeah, windowsill's clear. Everything's gone. Just what we need is in here now. Even cleaned out in here. It's just like electrical stuff really, like for like laptops and the telly, camera, things like that. Wires really, but I have really cleaned it, so there's hardly anything in either. They're both really empty. And there's also some photographs. No, actually, I think I cleaned the photographs and put them into storage. I think it's just the electrical wires that we need, like chargers and bits, but there's literally a handful in each. And then I think that one's got, I can't remember what that one's got in it. Hardly anything though, like literally a couple bits, really empty. And then down there is empty now. So yeah, we've literally just got bare bones what we need. I just kept one book out that was on my like book ladder shelf here, because this is the one I'm reading at the moment, so just in case I want to read, I've kept one book out. Just wanted to quickly show you, all the lights already on, how the garage is looking. So this is stuff we are packing away into boxes. I'm just about to take Ace out, so he's getting all excited for his walk. And this as well, taking. This is stuff that needs to go to the tip. And this is stuff that's like going elsewhere, being given away to family, or just being sold, or yeah, just given away to neighbours, anybody, because it's almost like you don't want to throw it away. So yeah, that's how we're looking. Yeah, I'm done. I'm quite exhausted actually, but at least I've got to a good place and I got done what I wanted to do. Like in the time I wanted to do it, because I know it's unrealistic to have done the kitchen and our bedroom and the boys' clothes in this week as well, because I think I only really started on Wednesday, so you know, 3 days on my own, just in my lunch breaks and before and after work. It's not realistic. So yeah, I've got done what I wanted to do. Now I can actually enjoy the bank holiday weekend. It's bank holiday weekend this weekend, so I can have, you know, that time off from like decluttering and stuff. Although I think at the weekend, at some point, not tomorrow, maybe Sunday, Monday, myself and Daniel are going to put the things that I have put in the garage for storage into boxes, like into proper storage, so essentially packing it into boxes. So yeah, but as I said, I will do a second part of the other half of the house, which I think will be harder work, but it is what it is. Yeah, but I hope you've enjoyed. I in the run up to me knowing I was going to be doing this, I watched a lot of decluttering videos, and they're really good. They're really like motivating, and they wanted to make me get going. As I said, part 2 will be coming up soon. Not sure when, but hopefully real soon, because I want to get it done if I'm honest. And I'll see you for that one. Bye.